Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my most asked questions ever since I've had my haircut is how do I style it? And I get these questions when I have my hair straight and also when I have it wavy as well. In today's video I'm going to show you how I style it both ways. It's really not that hard, but it does involve quite a lot of product and a hair straightener. So this is my freshly washed hair. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of volume already, and that is thanks to a few products. So to get to this point where my hair is nice and clean and quite voluminous already, I'm going to show you what, oh my hair, it's a bit cray, but I'm going to show you what I use to wash my hair and how I get to this point. So basically I start off by washing my hair with Philip Kingsley Body Building Shampoo, and this just gives my hair some volume and makes it really nice and clean. And then I go in with the Bumble and Bumble Surf Conditioner, which looks like this, and again conditioner, everybody needs it. So after I've washed my hair, I go in with Bumble and Bumble Invisible Oil on the ends of my hair, just to, you know, make it a little bit more soft and so it's not as dry. So after I've used the oil, I go in with the Bumble and Bumble Great Body Blow Dry Cream, which is a thickening hair blow drying cream. So what I do is take like just a bit bigger than a pea-sized amount, and I just massage it in my hands, and then I just spread it evenly all over the roots. I do not put it on the ends, just on the roots. And then last but not least, before I blow dry my hair, I use the Aveda Thickening Tonic. I've been using this one for years now, and it is honestly one of the best thickening sprays that I have tried. And it doesn't smell too great. Well, it smells very like herbally, and yeah, but it is such a good thickening spray. And then I brush my hair through, and then I blow dry my hair upside down. So instead of just blow drying like that, I flip my head over, and I find that it actually blow dries a lot quicker. And also when I kind of like flip my hair back up, the volume is actually insane. So now I'm actually going to talk you through the hairstyling process and show you exactly what I use. First of all, I always use my trusty tangle teaser, and I always brush through my hair before any styling because I don't want any knocks. And I'm going to start with my straight hairstyle. After I blow dry, my hair doesn't look that great, so I'm going to go ahead and straighten it, but I do certain things a certain way, and I'll show you. But first of all, I'm going to use Bumble and Bumble's Invisible Oil Heat Protective Primer to protect my hair because it is quite dry. So I just spray that quite generously, lifting up my hair so that it gets to all the areas, and it smells amazing. It smells like that freshly washed blow dried hair when you come out of this hair salon. So I do prefer my parting to be quite centered but not bang on in the center. Sometimes I have it more toward this side, and today I'm just going to have it center but kind of slightly off center, so it's not like exactly center. I have my hair straighteners. These are by GHD. I've been using this set for years now, 4 or 5 years maybe. I just haven't had a new pair, and these have been serving me really well, so I haven't had a problem with them. First thing I do is split my hair down the middle at the back, and then I do it in 4 sections. So bottom section, top section, and then the same on the other side. And one thing that I do differently than what I used to do is I just use my fingers and run through the hair, and I mainly straighten the middle and ends. I do not straighten the roots, because when you straighten the roots, that's when I find that the volume of the hair just like goes flat, because you're literally clamping the hell out of your hair, and you don't need to do that. Like, just leave that volume at the roots. It naturally has some volume, just leave it there. So what I do is just from the middle to the ends, and I don't really use a comb or you know, be too precise with it. I literally just want to straighten the ends really to make it look more straight and uniform, and also for the bluntness of the haircut to show up a lot better, because when the hair's nice and straight it looks so much more blunt than say like that. So as you can see, that was really quick. It literally took me like 10 seconds, and then that's what I do on the top layer as well. So not a lot of clamping because I don't like to over straighten my hair. I just want to straighten it in the areas that I need it, which is the middle and the ends. So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then I shall get back to you. So once my hair is nice and straight, you can leave it like this if you want to, but I find that my hair becomes quite flat here, and because it's quite a blunt cut, I feel like I just need a little bit of volume to balance it out. Take a brush like this. It's a back combing brush that's, you know, being chewed up by my dog, but it's still usable. So what I normally do is take this top layer and flip it over. Sorry if I keep looking in the viewfinder. I'm actually doing this without a mirror, so I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror. And what I do is take thin layers like this and tease it. You need to back comb it because that's how we're going to get a little bit of volume and a little bit of lift in there. So once the hair is back combed a little bit, I'm going to take this little thing. It's a Charles Worthington Volume and Bounce Root Lift Back Combing Powder. Give it a little bit of a shake, and then I'm going to go ahead and just tap some of that into my roots and then give it a good massage. I'm not sure if you can see already, but there's already so much more volume, and it really makes your hair like grippy, and it really adds texture to the hair. And you should be able to see instantly the difference in the volume, and it just looks a little bit more textured and a bit more styled on this side. So this is what my hair looks like now with the root powder in. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put some texturising spray into the mid to the ends of my hair, and I'm using again another Charles Worthington product. This is a texturising spray. So all I have to do is shake it up and then literally just spray it into the hair, and this will just give it a little bit of grit and a little bit of texture, so it's not as sleek and flat. And then the final thing I do is take a comb like this and then just brush through the top layer, not the entire hair, just the top layer, to smooth it back out a little bit, but you know, it's still got that volume and it's still got that grit in there. So now let's move on to the wavy hair. I section it exactly the same way that I did at the beginning of styling this hair, and that is in 4 sections. I just take quite thick sections like this, and then I just curl them away from my face. And it doesn't matter if you do it a little bit too curly, because what we're going to do is we're going to brush it out at a later stage at the end. So you just want to work on getting those curls in there. You want to make sure that they're smooth. There's no like kinky bits. You want to make sure that all the curls are smooth and flowing, like so. So what I basically do is clamp it at the root and then twist as I'm going down the hair, and that normally gives me a really nice smooth curl, like so. I've got nice loose curls here. So this is my hair slightly curled, and as you can see there's a lot of volume, so I don't need to put in any root powder or any extra thickening products into the roots. I think it's got enough volume, I think. And then what I normally do is, because it is quite like curly wavy, I just take my hands and I ruffle it all out Like you really want to get in there and just like ruffle it up, because what I'm going for is a textured wavy look, not a textured curly look. So that's what I'm doing. So just rough, and then what I do is let me just flip my head upside down, and this is where I flip it back up. And then normally I don't have a center parting if my hair is gonna be wavy. So what I do is I take out my parting. The best way to get rid of a parting is to push your hair to the left and then to the right, and then keep doing that, and then that kind of just confuses the hair, and then you don't have that parting where your hair will always fall into that parting. So just to my right, keep ruffling it, keep giving it texture, and then, oh, my flowers, and then to the left, and then again give it texture. And this is where I spray some texturizing spray into the ends, not the roots. The roots doesn't need it, just into the ends. So if your hair is too curly for your liking, you can just always brush it out a little bit, and that will help the curls to soften. And for this hairstyle, I actually like to do a zigzag pattern. So taking the pointy end of my brush here, I just take it at the temple and then do a zigzag, lift it up, and then you have your zigzag pattern. And I find that helps make the hairstyle look a lot more flattering, because you don't have that just one line there. And yeah, so this is my kind of like big wavy hair. And if you want to dress it up with an accessory, you always can do. I always put it on the side where I have less hair. So yeah, it's up to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to some of you. Even if you have shorter or longer hair, these products and techniques would still work for you. So yeah, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.